On the way to the premiere of Trip in Paris. We're not pretending, we really are. I am so excited about the Trip in Paris premiere. The thing is, it's a really good movie. It is a fun little movie, it is entertaining, and it's got a good plot and stylish and a funky ending and like good moments, and I'm really excited for people to see it. I am James Longshore. I'm an actor by trade, entertainer by nature, and that's because acting is a craft, but it's a craft that is here to entertain an audience. So you have to capture both of those lightning flashes in a jar when you're crafting a character. I've been an actor since I was very, very young. It's something I cannot live life without doing. If I go a certain amount of time like just doing writing or not being in some sort of performing setting, then I start to feel it. You know what I mean? I start to miss it. What I think is that everybody should grow up learning to act, studying acting, because it helps you understand people and it helps you understand how much bigger life is than just, you know, these little things that we occupy our time and our lives with, and it gives you a much, I think, more logical, deeper understanding of the human experience. Well, I play a character called Frank, and the movie is called Play Paris for me. Frank is a character who is obsessed with Hemingway, and he wants to capture the same inspiration that Hemingway captured when he was here in Paris so that he can write like Hemingway. Now, the joke, the trick that's being played on him is the fact that he can never be Hemingway, that we live in a different era, and artists have to be unique and individual, and he has to use his own voice. So over the course of the film, while meeting Nico, a jazz goddess who equally aspires to be Edith Piaf, he learns to discover his own voice.
You won't try and find. 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 You feel better now. You won't try and find. You won't try and find. You won't try and find.
I guess the inspiration for it was a little bit from my own life as well, because it feels that it's getting harder and harder for people who choose to follow their passion, to be artistic. It's getting harder and harder for them to live in today's world.
Something to say. I'm tired of all the people running after silence and a way to stay. I'm feeling the darkness in his face every time he goes away.
At the park, and we had definitely one of the classier base camps that I've ever had on an indie film. We had a tent. Unfortunately, this tent drew attention to our little adventure, and we attracted some guards. We were at Parc Monsieur, which is a beautiful park that we really wanted as a location. The guards came over and they told us we could not film without authorization. What we had to do, and this is the life of an indie actor, man, you always got to be ready. We are shooting an alternate scene, and it's a scene for which I did not know I would have to have the dialogue memorized. So I've had to memorize that in the last hour, do a few runs. I guess that's what's making this scene new for me, is the unexpectedness of having to film it now. And so I'm just really, really excited about that. Okay. In film school, my dean He gave me this advice when I was meeting with him once. He said the best way to get ahead and to move forward in this business is to be the first to arrive and the last to leave on set. People will trust you, people will see your passion, and they'll want you on their projects.